Hi guys, Mark Rowe here with day 12 of the Great Lakes Great Lift Yoga Challenge. All right, so let's talk about the lift up and jump back really quickly before I show you the next exercise. All right, so according to the vinyasa count and according to the breathing that we do in Ashtanga Yoga, it is a two-part movement. There is an inhale up, and then there's an exhale where you shoot the legs back and land in Chaturanga Dandasana. So inhale up, exhale back. However, I like to bring it down a little further than that whenever I am working with students. So, this kind of thing, how we're dissecting it down through this yoga challenge into all these little parts. For me, there's really four main parts, okay? So we have a lift up that we initially do. That's the first part. Then we pull the legs back through. That's the second part. The third part is a slight pause that we do in Lolasana, okay? That's a lift up we do with our legs behind us. So we have the first lift where our legs are in front of us. We pull the legs back. There's a lift where the legs are behind us. And the fourth part is extending the legs to the back, okay, for your Chaturanga Dandasana. All right, so today we're actually going to start working on that third part, okay? So the third part is Lolasana. It's an arm balance. It's not the most flashy or pretty arm balance you'll ever see. But it is quite difficult. There's nowhere for your legs to rest in Lolasana. The legs are literally floating in space in between the arms. Okay? So it's going to take a lot of core work. But we should all have rock hard cores now from all the stuff we've been doing all these days prior. So it is going to take a lot of core work. Okay? But we're going to do a build up to it. We're not just doing Lolasana right now today. So like we did all those other build ups, okay, we're going to now build up to Lolasana. So the exercise we're going to do, come over to your mat, you'll bring your knees together, okay? And then we're going to forward fold, okay? So the ribs and the chest are going to come down onto the thighs. So right here, okay? Hands are going to go underneath the shoulders. And my goal here is to lift up and maintain this shape, this little package, okay? It almost looks like child's pose, all right? But it's a very active version of child's pose. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to press down and lift, and then lower down. Okay? So notice that my ribs stayed on my thighs. This is what we don't want, okay? We don't want this. And then pulling the ribs up. Okay, you see how I did that? We don't want this separation to occur and then a press. So when you create this seal, that stays, and we push it all up and down. Push it all up and down. Okay. Do some of those. Do 5 if you can. If you're able to do 10, do 10. All right, we want to be really strong there though. Okay, this is much easier than Lolasana, and that's coming up tomorrow. I'll see you guys.